So we had to find the body, collect the remains, and then go look for the bad guy that killed the soldier in the first place, right? So, without getting into details, it wasn't a pretty day. And so I remember, like, that night, our platoon sergeant was like, he did it out of the goodness of his heart, but he just didn't really know how to do it. So he had us all line up in formation. So we're all standing in the line, right? And he goes, if any of you guys think you caught the PTSD, just raise your hands right now, and we'll there's no shame. Just raise your hands if you think you caught the PTSD, and we'll get it taken care of. And I'm like, is this like a flu? Did somebody sneeze on me? Did I catch the PTSD? I don't know. This happened like an hour ago. I just want to go home. And I remember I went home that day, and I was like, oh, I gotta wash the blood off my shoes. So I did. And I was cool for like 6 months until I randomly woke up screaming in the middle of the night. And I'm like, bad dream. And then I continually waking up screaming in the middle of the night. And I'm like, oh, this bad dream is happening a lot. So I asked my battle buddy that happened the same day, right? And I was hitting him up. I'm like, hey, dude, since when did you start drinking? And he was like, since that one night we saw the brains on the ground. And he wasn't a drinker, but he became a real drinker. He had uncontrollable anger. Like we'll just be sitting down. He'll have like a little mug, and he'll get up and he'll throw his mug out the window, break through the window, flip the table, and would scream out, "You don't know what happened," and he would relive that memory over and over and over again. Like, I remember this one night we're out in the field, and something clicked, and he just ran out to the field and started firing his weapon. And I was like, whoa, man. I need you to drop that weapon on the ground before you kill all of us. And this is my first experience of what goes on in somebody's mind when you experience some kind of trauma. You don't see it coming. You're like, oh, I got the PTSD. Okay, I know I got it for sure. It happens in little ways where you're like, huh, suddenly I'm having nightmares. I'm screaming in the middle of the night. Huh. Or, huh, suddenly I seem to hate everybody. Or, one of my friends, he hates the smell of rust. He hates the smell of rust. He can't stand it. And whenever he smells rust, he gets angry. And he starts breaking things. Anybody here ever been to a hospital? Been an EMT or anything? You know what rust smells like?
Blood.
Human blood. The smell of a wet rust smells like human blood. So, when you have PTSD, your senses can trigger your traumatic experiences. So that's what got me into really getting interested into the whole veteran program. Got me interested in being a social worker, pursuing my career in the military as a social worker, and working with combat vets. And I really got involved in wanting veterans to go back to work because so many of our vets, they'll come back, and the hardest thing for them to do is connect with our community again and finding work. So that was the biggest hurdle, is connecting with community and finding work. So that's why I got connected with CWT.
And then, so we have 3 more questions. What first attracted you to want to work at the VA, specifically on this program?
Serving in the military and wanting to work in the VA was a pretty go-getter. It was a pretty easy connection. Anyone here served in the military? No. So it was pretty easy because I'm like, wait, I get to hang out with vets all day and talk Army and not get in trouble for